Good afternoon, or evening, I should say, rather. Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, all are welcome to tonight's webcast of this matchup between the American Canyon Wolves and the Vintage Crushers. Taking the field now is the home team, the Vintage Crushers. On the mound is number 20, Alcayaga, his battery mate, the catcher, Fernandez, number 14. Bullock, number 10, is over at first base. Gullickson, number 8, is at second. Porter, number 9, he's manning third base, and Fresky, number 6, is at shortstop. Over in left field is Henry, number 15. Burgess, number 7, is in center, and Buffler, number 1, is in right. Leading things off for the Wolves is Jaden Mendoza. He'll be followed by Dylan Brown and Andre Lopez. Hitting cleanup is Kamari Antoncic, followed by Brady Lopez, then Noah Johnson. And we end the lineup with Savon Som, Archer Hilzebeck, and Royce Hall. First pitch of the ball game is on its way. Alcayaga kicks and swing, and there's a hard ground ball up the middle, base hit. So Jaden Mendoza was ambushing the first pitch of the game, and he shoots it right back up the middle. And now there's a man on first for Dylan Brown. Immediately working in the stretch. Now Brown shows bunt, he misses. Strike one. Game is a little dark. The sun is setting and the lights are being turned on, so the image quality of this webcast should brighten up anytime soon now. Alcayaga sets. The 0-1 is swung on, grounded to the shortstop, and it's going to be Fresky who goes to second. There's one out, but they don't turn the double play. Great play by the shortstop, Fresky. Number 6 ranging to his right. He snags the ball in the hole, gets the play at second. The lead runner, Mendoza, is out, but Brown swaps with him at first. He's there safely. Here's Andre Lopez. First pitch is a ball outside. One ball, no strikes to Andre Lopez. The pitch is swung on and lifted foul and out of play. That's going to even the count. One ball, one strike, one out. Alcayaga set. Brown with a medium lead over at first. The kick, the pitch, and it's a called strike on the outside corner. One ball, two strikes for Andre Lopez, number 23, the starting third baseman. One away here in the top of the first. Now the pitch is going to be... Oh, it hit Lopez. So, first and second now, one out for the cleanup hitter, Kamari Antoncic. Runners on first and second, one out. The cleanup hitter, Kamari Antoncic. The pitch. Swung on and driven. Left center field. That's going to drop, and it's going to be extra bases. Brown is rounding third. Here comes Lopez. He's going to put on the brakes. That's third. And with a one-out RBI double is Kamari Antoncic. And the Wolves are on the board early here in the top of the first. So here's Brady Lopez. Runners in scoring position. The pitch is outside. Good take. 1 ball, no strikes. Alcayaga looking in, trying to get his sign. Now he comes set. The kick and the pitch is outside again. 2 balls and no strikes. So here's Alcayaga. He's got runners on second and third, a 1-0 ball game, and only 1 out. The kick, the pitch is grounded, left side of the field. Fresky has it, goes to first, but a productive out, an RBI, as Lopez comes in to score. Andre, that is. Score is 2-0. First pitch to Noah Johnson is a called strike. So it was Lopez who came in to score. Now Antoncic is on third with 2 outs. The 0-1 is outside. It's going to even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1 pitch, low and away again. The pitch is outside. Three balls, 1 strike. Noah Johnson. And the pitch is in the air, right side of the field, but Buffler, he has it. And the inning is over. The Wolves get on the board early. It's 2-0 heading into the bottom of the first. Taking the field now, the American Canyon Wolves. On the mound is Roberts. Catching is Mendoza, and Toncic is at first. Royce Hall is at second. Andre Lopez at third. Dylan Brown at short. Over in left field is Johnson, and center is Som, and in right is Hilzebeck. The lineup that Roberts will be facing goes Fresky, Fernandez, Porter, Bullock, Burgess, Tenscher, Gullickson, Henry, Buffler. Now leading things off is Bill Fresky, the shortstop. Number 6, a left-handed batsman. Now he takes the box. So Roberts now winds, kicks, and the first pitch is a called strike. 0-1 the count. And the second pitch is low and inside. That's going to even the count. 1 ball, no strikes. Swung on, grounded, right side of the field. Hall, he has it. The flip to first is in time, and there's one away. So now here's Ian Fernandez. He's got one out. Bottom of the first. First pitch from Roberts is a swinging strike fastball. 0-1. Fernandez, number 14, a very tall catcher, very tall, powerful right-handed batter. He steps in the back of the box, and the next pitch is a curveball that misses outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Good take by Fernandez. That was close. Good height, but off the zone. Now Roberts kicks, fires, and Fernandez chases the off-speed pitch. He was out in front. 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. The pitch is in the dirt. That's going to even the count. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And swung on hard to the shortstop. Brown knocks it down, but there's going to be no play. And that's the first base runner of the ball game for the Crushers. It comes on. We'll see how it's scored. It's a hit. And very justifiably so. It was a tough play for Brown. He had to move to his right. It knocked off of his glove. He left his feet. And even if he had fielded that cleanly, it was hit too deep into the hole for that to be a base hit, for him to get the runner out anyways. And now there's a ball to the backstop. Moving over to second is Fernandez. So 1 ball, no strikes to Porter, the number 9 hitter. Excuse me, the number 3 hitter, jersey number 9. Now the pitch is fouled right into the parking lots. Ew, that sounded like metal. As a collective gasp of everyone in attendance. I don't think that's where I parked. 1 ball, 1 strike. Hopefully it hit a shed or something. Porter into the box. He's got a wide stance. Or a medium stance. Roberts checks on the runner at second. Now he delivers a called strike on the outside corner. 1-2 the count. The 1-2 swung on onto the ground to the third baseman Lopez, who was unable to field it cleanly, and that's going to put runners on first and second now. So that's going to be an error on the third baseman. Lopez can put runners on first and second. Now batting is the lefty, number 10, Bullock. And the first pitch is to the backstop. That's going to move the runners up. Second and third now. Now, Mendoza calls time. He's going to conference with his pitcher, Roberts. Just a quick pat on the back before he heads back to his position. 1 ball, no strikes. Against Bullock. He's got 2 runners on, second and third. Now the 1-0 is a called strike, 1-1 the count. Well, time is called. Roberts toes the mound. He's got runners on second and third, working from the stretch. He gets his sign and sets. The kick and the pitch is way outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. The Wolves still lead 2-0, but the tying run stands on seconds with only 1 out here in the bottom of the first. Here's the 2-1. Is outside. Good height. Pitch was wide. 3 balls, 1 strike. Roberts doesn't have to throw a strike. He's got an open base on less than 2 outs. Now here's the 3-1, and swing and a miss goes Bullock. It looked like Bullock had made up his mind before the pitch is thrown that he's going to swing no matter what. He was trying to get the lead for the Crushers on that 3-1 fastball at the letters. The count is now full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out, runners on second and third. The payoff pitch is fouled back. So Bullock stays alive. He fouls one off, and he lives to see another pitch. Roberts having to do this whole thing again. He looks in and gets his sign from Mendoza. Now he sets. Here's another 3-2 pitch. Is popped up into foul territory. And Bullock lives to see another pitch. Roberts really battling here. He wants to win this one. The kick, the 3-2, is inside. Oh, it hit him. So that's going to load the bases. So here's James Burgess, another left-handed batter. Number 7, he's got the bases loaded. Bullock on first, Porter on second, Fernandez on third. 1 out here in the bottom of the first. The go-ahead run stands on first base. The infield is playing in. Now swing and a miss. Rather, the corners are playing in. Hall and Brown are playing at double play depth over in the middle infield. Roberts sets. The 0-1 is low. 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Now sets Robert. The kick, the pitch, swing and a foul back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Roberts is more of a strikeout pitcher. He's a very tall, 6-foot-plus, lanky athlete. He's got a lot of reach. But in a situation like this, he wouldn't mind anything on the ground right now. His target is low. And the 1-2 is low and away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. And that's the idea that Roberts is trying to keep. He wants to hit the bottom of the zone right at the knees. If they swing at it, well, they will. He doesn't mind. He wants it on the ground. Here's the 2-2. Swing you later. 2 away. It was a high fastball at the letters, and Burgess couldn't lay off of it. 2 outs now with the bases still loaded. Bullock on first, Porter on second, Fernandez on third. Now batting is the designated hitter, number 12, Tenscher, and he swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1 the count. So number 12, Miles Tenscher, is a tall athlete, very well built. And he stands in the box. The 0-1 is swung on and driven deep center field. Going back is Som, and he makes the catch. The Wolves get out of a bases loaded jam unscathed. The score remains 2-0. There's the throw down as the ball makes its way around the horn. A very powerful throw from the catcher, Fernandez. Leading things off this inning is Savon Som, who made a fabulous catch in center field to end the bases loaded threats. Due up this inning after Savon Som is Archer Hilzebeck and then Royce Hall. But now Som, all eyes are on him as he toes the box against Alcayaga from the windup. And the first pitch is low, 1 ball, no strikes. Alcayaga able to work from the windup. He kicks, fires, and misses high. 2 balls, no strikes. So good hitters count. Savon Som having to be disciplined here. Not swinging anything too bad. And he takes another ball. 3 balls and no strikes for a fast base runner. And that is an absolute momentum setter. If you can get the leadoff runner on, especially on a walk, there's nothing the defense can do against that. And the 3-0 pitch is a called strike. The count's now 3-1. The 3-1 is another called strike, so Alcayaga, after starting 3-0, has worked himself full. It's 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch is gonna hit Som on the left arm, and he quickly takes first base. So the leadoff runner is aboard. Here's Archer Hilzebeck. Archer Hilzebeck, a good contact hitter. He is able to put the bat on the ball very effectively. We'll see what they do with the speedy base runner in Savon Som at first. The pitch is going to go to the backstop. Savon Som takes his free base. And now he's in scoring position for Archer Hilzebeck. Now, time is called as there's a meeting on the mound. Archer Hilzebeck and Savon Sam going over to Matt Brown to have a discussion. And very slowly trotting out to the pitcher's mound is the Vintage Crushers pitching coach. He's having a chat with Alcayaga. After a few words of encouragement, Fernandez is going to go back into the squat. Hilzebeck is going to go back into the batter's box. And into the dugout goes the Vintage Crutchers pitching coach. Play ball, calls the home plate umpire. Alcayaga kicks, fires, and there's a called strike. And now Hilzebeck shows bunts. He pulls back, but it's a called strike, 1-2. He gets a sign from Matt Brown, and he's back into the box. Nobody holding on Savon Sam at second base. The kick, the pitch is high. Good take on 2 strikes by Archer Hilzebeck. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner on second, second inning. The Wolves lead 2-0. The 2-2. Strike 3 called. And Hilzebeck goes down looking. 1 away for the second baseman, Royce Hall. So here's Royce Hall. He's got a runner on second base. 1 out. The left-hander takes the box, and he takes the first pitch low. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and fouled back. 1-1 the count. The 1-1. Swung on and fouled back again. 1-2 the count now. Jaden Mendoza waits on deck. He led off this game with a single on the very first pitch. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 1 out, 1 runner on base. Royce Hall. Alcayaga kicks, and the pitch is in the dirt. Good block by Fernandez. That's going to keep Savon Sam at second base. 2 balls, 2 strikes. A runner on second for Royce Hall. The pitch is high. Good take. Easy take for Royce Hall. That pitch was above the shoulders. 3 balls, 2 strikes. He's got a full house. The payoff pitch. Swung on and fouled back. Hall wanted to do damage on that one. It was a high fastball. Hall just let it rip. The 3-2. Here it is. It's high. Easy take for Hall. That puts runners on first and second for Jaden Mendoza. So now Jaden Mendoza looks at the first pitch. It's outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Mendoza's got runners on first and second. 1 out. And they have a 2-0 lead here in the top of the second inning. Now Alcayaga comes set. The kick and the pitch is high. That's going to be 2 balls and no strikes. A very favorable hitter's count to a very good hitter in the catcher, Jaden Mendoza. The 2-0 is outside again. 3 balls and no strikes. The 3-0 pitch is inside, and that's going to load the bases for Dylan Brown. Savon Sam on third, Royce Hall on second, Jaden Mendoza on first. In the box, all eyes on him, Dylan Brown, who shows bunt early. He's doing the bunt dance. Now he pulls back, and it's a called strike on the outside corner. No balls and 1 strike to Dylan Brown. Brown is one of the best situational and contact hitters on this team. And the 0-1 is another called strike. He's got a quick 0-2. In the last game that the Wolves played on Thursday, it was Brown who moved the runners from first and second over to second on third on a ground out to second base, and eventually led to the Wolves coming back and scoring their come from behind victory. Now the 0-2 is dribbled foul up the first base line. So there it is. Brown, very knowledgeable of the strike zone. He saw that was there. He put the bat on it and dribbled it foul. Now he stays alive to get another chance to see another pitch. The 0-2 is swung on and driven to left field, and that is going to be caught by Henry. Henry, the left fielder, was charging in on an absolutely low-lying missile of a line drive. And a great play by the left fielder, number 15. The ball was hit too hard and too shallow for Savon Sam to tag up. So now the bases are still loaded with 2 outs for Andre Lopez, the 3-hole hitter. Lopez was hit by a pitch and he scored in his last at-bat. Now he waves at an off-speed pitch. 0-1 the counts. Sam still at third, Hall at second, Mendoza on first. The bases are juiced for Andre Lopez. Andre Lopez, only a sophomore, already hitting 3 in this lineup. Now he looks at a curveball for a called strike on the outside corner. 0-2 the count. So Lopez, a sophomore, already able to be a difference maker right here, right now. 2 strikes, 2 outs. The bases are loaded. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled back right into the parking lot. And it looked like the sound of pavement as the ball comes crashing back into earth. 2 foul balls in that lot. Earlier, there was a loud metal clang. Let's hope that was a shed and not someone's roof. It's only the second inning. Lots of foul balls to go. Alcayaga sets. The 0-2 is swung on and missed, and the inning is over. A bases loaded jam is erased as the Crushers end the inning. The score remains 2-0 heading into the bottom of the second. bottom of the second inning. Leading things off is the second baseman, number 8, a left-handed batsman, Gullikson. So Gullikson is getting his first at-bat of the game. The score remains 2-0 here in the bottom of the second. Caden Roberts beginning his second inning of work as he winds and deals. The first pitch is a fastball, swinging strike, 0-1 the count to Gullikson. Gullikson, a tall lefty with a wide stance. Now he loads, and the pitch is high. 1 ball, 1 strike. No wind on a cool, easy spring night here in Sonoma. The pitch is to the backstop. 2 balls, 1 strike. The flag out in center is dead still. It should be an easy read for these outfielders. However, they are playing at about 11. Nope. Pitch is high. 3 balls, 1 strike. They're playing at 8:30 at nights. And playing under these lights are not something these outfielders are used to. We'll see if anything hit into the air could pose a challenge for Johnson, Som, and Hilzebeck. And Gullikson draws the leadoff walk. So runner on first, no outs. For the next batter, Lucas Henry, number 15, he made a great play in left field on a low-lying line drive off of the bat of Dylan Brown while the bases were loaded. And that play easily kept 1 run from scoring, possibly 2. And he just had an absolutely perfect read right off the bat. There's no way you make that catch without having a read off the bat. Now the runner goes, and swinging on a ball is Henry. It looked like a hit and run call. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Henry, number 15, righty on righty matchup for Caden Roberts. The pitch, swing and a miss. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Gullikson with a big lead over at first. The kick, the pitch is high. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Roberts sets at the letters. Runner goes. The pitch, swing and a miss. The throw down to second is not in time, but Roberts gets the strikeout. 1 away as Gullikson steals second. So there's going to be a runner on scoring position for number 1, Austin Buffler, the right fielder. First pitch to Buffler is high at the letters. 1 ball, no strikes. Gullikson stands dirty on second. And the pitch is a check swing foul into the parking lot, and no metal clang there. A 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out to number 1, Buffler. The peek over to second, but here's the pitch. Swung on in the air, right side of the field, and it's Antoncic who camps under it and makes the play over at first base. 2 away. We swing back around to the leadoff hitter, Freshie. The shortstop, number 6, Fresky. I beg your pardon. He grounded out to the second baseman in the first inning. Now here he is for his second at bat in the bottom of the second. First pitch is to the backstop, and Mendoza is going to recover it, but cruising in and standing is Gullickson. Now he's on third. Not much of a difference maker. There was 2 outs. Whether you stand on second or third with 2 outs, it's not really much of a difference. Anything hit into the outfield, he's going to score anyways. That's probably what Matt Brown is going to talk about to his infield. Focus on the batter. Anything on the ground? The play's at first. And the conference is adjourned. Everyone returns to their positions. Lopez and Brown on the left side. Hall and Antoncic on the right. Roberts and Mendoza, the battery mates, working together to get out the lefty Fresky. And the pitch. Swung on in the air. Left side of the field. It's Lopez calling everyone off, and he makes the catch. So another runner in scoring position is left stranded. The top of the third coming up. The score remains 2-0. Komari Antoncic. He had a 1 RBI double back in the first inning. Now he steps into the box. Now a little check swing right back to the pitcher, Alcayaga, who catches the soft liner. 1 away. Here's Brady Lopez. The first pitch is a called strike. 0-1 the count. The 1 is low and away. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lopez is 0 for 1 today. He's looking for his first hit. And the pitch is high. For 2-1 the counts here in the third inning. Arcayaga now is digging a hole in front of the rubber, trying to get his footing. And the pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike. And some activity now in the bullpen for the Crushers. Swinging a pop-up. Foul. Out of play. Ooh, that sounded like metal. What do you think? Yeah, it could have been. Either way. I'm surprised there aren't more sponsorship opportunities in this field for Geico and, well, other car insurance companies. The pitch is outside. Lopez draws the walk. It is Safe Flight and AutoZone. If you're listening to this, put up a banner on Arnold Field's parking lot, please. So there's a runner on first, 1 out. Noah Johnson takes a called strike on the outside corner. 0-1 the count. Lopez is 0 for 1 today. He grounded out to the shortstop in the first inning. Now the 0-1 is swung on and fouled back. Good, healthy swing by Noah Johnson on that pitch. He's right on it with the timing. He just needs to square it up. But he's seeing the ball well. No balls, 2 strikes. Lopez with a good lead over at first. The pitch. Swung on and missed. Now back pick. Lopez dives back safely. Brady. But that's a good throw by Fernandez. And that's something that the catcher is going to want to do every now and then. You want to signal to base runners it's not safe to get too big of a secondary. I'm watching you, says the catcher Fernandez with those actions. Now here's Savon Som. And now this time Lopez gets thrown out at first. The inning is over.
Let's go, guys.
First pitch to Ian Fernandez. The catcher is high. 1 ball, no strikes. Fernandez today had a single in the second inning. in the first inning, rather. He failed to score. The score remains 2-0. The pitch is high. 2 balls and no strikes. Fernandez's hit in the first inning is the only hit so far for the Vintage Crushers. Roberts, in 2 innings of work, has limited them to just 1 hit. They've had 4 base runners, however. And now another walk. 5 base runners. Here's Porter. Porter reached on an error back in the first. The kick and the pitch is in the dirt to the backstop. Moving into second is Fernandez. Five balls in a row for Roberts. And Antoncic goes over there to talk to him. Try to get his mind back in, telling him to take it easy, take a breath. Quick pat on the back as he heads back to his position. Antoncic, a senior, playing in what could possibly be his last month of baseball with the Wolves. Here's the pitch. Swung on the ground. It's snagged by Antoncic. Now it gets away from the third baseman. Lopez picks it up, but in to score is Fernandez. And that is a tough play. Off the bat, Antoncic was moving to his right. It pulled him way off the bag. He cut it off at the cut of the grass. Seeing the runner go, he tried to throw over to Lopez to get Fernandez, who was moving from second to third, but it gets away from Lopez. Fernandez scores, and moving into second is Porter. So now there's a runner on second, an error charge to the first baseman, no outs, and the score is 2-1. So here's Bullock. Bullock was hit by a pitch in his last at-bat, or last plate appearance. Now he swings and fouls one way back and out of play. So 0-1 the count to Porter, number 9, left-handed batsman. Now, the runner bluffed. A strong secondary, but he stayed put. My apologies. Porter's on second. It's Bullock, number 10, in the batter's box. 1-1 the counts. Nobody out. The score is 2-1. The Crushers are on the board. And setting is Roberts. The kick, the pitch. Swung on and lifted. Foul and out of play. Identical spot as last time. And now Roberts has 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on the ground to Antoncic again, and it's off of his glove. So Antoncic was able to knock it down. Antoncic really is ranging to his rights, and he's really making some athletic ranging plays, but he's unable to come up with it cleanly this time. Runners on first and third. The tying run is on third.
Hey, Miles. Miles.
Now coming to the plate, the center fielder, number 7, James Burgess.
So here's James Burgess, number 7, center fielder. He's 0 for 1 today. He struck out in the first. Porter's at third. Bullock's at first. 3 errors on the inning, rather in the game, to this inning for the Wolves. First pitch is swung on and missed, 0-1. The tying run is on third. The go-ahead run's on first. Here in the bottom of the third. The runner goes. Ball's in the dirt. No throw. And now the go-ahead run stands on second base. The infield will be playing halfway. Anything on the ground, they'll check the runner and play at first. The pitch is in the air. That's going to stay in the infield. It looks like it's Brown who makes the catch. The infield fly was called, but there's no force on the runners. So it's not as if Brown could have pulled off anything sneaky if he dropped it on purpose. But nonetheless, infield fly was called. It doesn't really matter. Brown made the catch anyways. But 1 out. Runners still on second and third. Here's number 12, the designated hitter, Tensher. Now he fouls one back. No balls and 1 strike. Tensher's 0 for 1 today. He popped out to the center fielder, Som, in the first. Now the pitch is tapped on the ground to the shortstop, Brown, who flips it over to first, and he's safe. And this game is tied. Brown and Lopez seemed like they didn't know who was going to make the play. It was Brown who somehow gloved the ball. I don't know how he did that with the body of Lopez falling in front of him. He somehow is able to avoid stepping on his teammate, somehow is able to make the throw, and it was still a close play. Nonetheless, Tensher beat out the throw. This game is tied, and now we're back to a first and third situation. A pitch runner is being called in. It's number 18. Parker Dahl comes in to play. And that's going to be ruled an infield hit for Tensher. Now coming set is Roberts. The pitch is low to Gullickson. Another left-handed batsman. 1 ball, no strikes. The runner goes. The ball is low. Here comes the throw down. And it's cut off by Hall in between second and the pitcher's mound. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners on second and third. The go-ahead run stands on third. Bullockson was walked in the second. Now he looks at a strike. 2-1 the count. A 3-0 is swung on, lined, and that's a base hit. 1 run scores. Another's being waved in. And the throw is going to get away from Antoncic. Moving over to second is Gullikson. And it's a 4-2 ball game. So it's going to be a single for Gullikson, 2 RBIs, but he moves to second on the throw. So a warning has been issued to the Vintage Crushers from the second base umpire in regards to Gullikson. They need to refrain from obscenities on the field, any unsportsmanlike conduct or any throwing of equipment. That's an equipment violation, and in a situation like this, it's understandable to be showing a lot of emotion, but to be unsportsmanlike is the warning that has been issued from the second base umpire. A pitching change now as Bradley Keffer comes in to pitch. Keffer, a left-handed pitcher, jersey number 8. So the score is 4-2 in this riveting ball game. And the Crushers answer back. So here's the left fielder, number 15, Henry. He toes the box as Keffer relieves Roberts. Roberts got pulled from this game after going 2 1/3 inning of work. He surrendered 3 hits and 4 runs, while the defense committed 3 errors. So now there's an insurance run on second if they can get him in. Keffer steps off and peeks at the runner at second. Lucas Henry now looks at a ball high, 1 ball, no strikes. And he swings at that one and fouls it straight back, 1 ball, 1 strike. Keffer sets. The 1-1 is high, 2 balls and 1 strike. So Keffer, number 8, misses outside again, 3 balls and 1 strike. The pitch is high, so Henry draws the walk. Keffer inherits a dirty inning, and now he has a runner of his own on first. Here's number 1, Buffler. The pitch is a called strike. Upper half of the zone, 0-1. The 1-0, runner goes. Here's the throw, fake throw. And a double steal is successful for the Crushers. Now they have runners on second and third. Gullickson on third and Henry on second. Buffler's 0 for 1 today. Now Keffer misses way outside. Coming out of his crouch and leaping for the pitch is Mendoza. 3 balls, no strikes. Keffer sets. The kick and the pitch is high. Back-to-back walks as Keffer comes into this ball game. We swing back around to the leadoff hitter, Dario Freschi. He's 0 for 2 today, looking for his first hit. Lefty on lefty matchup. The pitch is in the dirt. Good stop by Mendoza. He's going to keep all the runners put. It's Buffler on first, Henry on second, Gullickson on third. Bases are loaded here in the bottom of the third. 1 out. The pitch swung on and skied. Way foul and out of play. The 1-1 is way outside. 2 balls and 1 strike. So Keffer is having some trouble finding the zone here in this game. Back-to-back walks, and the balls out of the zone that he's missing aren't even close. And the 2-1 is in the zone. 2-2. The 2-2 is swung on and skied. Center field coming together is Hilzebeck, and Hilzebeck's going to drop it. 1 run's going to come in, and it's 5-2, Crushers lead. Hilzebeck made a long run for that one. It was in no man's land right behind the second baseman. It was just sort of in this Bermuda Triangle of Savon Sam, the center fielder, Royce Hall, the second baseman, and Archer Hilzebeck. And Hilzebeck was the one who made the desperation dive, and it was off his glove and it hit the floor. So another run is in as Fernandez, the catcher, steps into the box. Now it's hit onto the ground. The play's at the plate. 1 out there. Great play by Andre Lopez as the ball was tapped on the ground to the third baseman. He was playing in, and his only play was to home. Mendoza was able to keep up with the play. He tried to look at first for the possible double play. Already standing there was Fernandez. So first pitch to Porter is a ball. 1 run comes in on the fielder's choice by Fernandez. He's going to stand on first. Fresky, the leadoff hitter, is on second. And Buffler is on third. The pitch is low. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls, no strikes, 2 outs. The bases are still loaded. And that's low, 3-0. The Crushers have put up 5 runs on the board in this inning alone. They lead 5-2 here in the bottom of the third. And the 3-0 is way outside, and Keffer's going to walk in a run. It's now 6-2. So Buffler comes in to score. Fresky moves to third. On second is Fernandez, and on first with a walk is Porter, as the first pitch to Bullock is a strike. 0-1 the count. The pitch is a called strike, so quick 0-2. And a good sign for Keffer with 2 outs. And the pitch is fouled way back and out of play. Here's the 0-2. And swing you later. Keffer gets out of the inning, but not before the Crushers tack on 6. They lead 6-2 heading into the top of the 4th. Here's Savon Sam. He was hit by a pitch in the second inning. Now he swings and misses at a fastball. 0-1 the count. That was a ball in play. It looks like it's Bullock over in foul territory by the first base bag, who makes the play. One away.
Left fielder, number 7, Archer.
Archer Hilzebeck is 0 for 1 today. He's looking for his first hit. As Alcayaga winds, deals, and misses low for ball 1. And there's a called strike. 1 ball, 1 strike. And there's another called strike on the outside corner, 1-2. Ooh, and that's going to hit Hilzebeck. He's going to take his base happily. And the Wolves are trying to get something started here.
Got this, Charlie.
Here's Royce Hall, left-handed batsman. The first pitch is high, way high. And Hilzebeck is very aware that Fernandez is a throwing risk. He's getting back to the bag very cautiously after getting his secondary. Here's the 1-0. Swung on and skied. Center field. It's Burgess who's going to camp under it. And 2 outs. Here in the top of the 4th. Here's Mendoza, who's been on base twice in this game already. He's got a runner on first and 2 outs. The pitch is a called strike on the outside corner, right at the thighs. Very firm fastball. Now coming set is Alcayaga. The pitch is outside. The back pick to first. It gets away from Bullock, but not too far. Staying put is Hilzebeck. So that's the second time Fernandez has tried the back pick. Third time, actually. And that's an asset to any team. A catcher who can throw to the bases, keep the runners on their feet. And the 1-1 is swung on and missed. 1-2. It looked like a changeup that had Mendoza out in front. Now he steps back into the box. Coming set is Alcayaga. The kick and the 1-2 is fouled back. Another parking lot bomb. And no casualties there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. The count remains. The 1-2 is popped up. A play for the catcher. He's calling everyone off, and he's going to secure the outs. The inning is over. We head into the bottom of the 4th. 6-2, the Crushers lead. First pitch to Burgess is inside. Lefty on lefty matchup. 1 ball, no strikes. Now this one is driven to right field. And camping under it is Hilzebeck. He's going to make the easy grab. 1 away. So now here's the designated hitter, number 12, Tencher. Tencher has a hit, a stolen base, and a run scored today. Now he calls time. As he waggles the bat and steps his way back into the box. A very wide stance. And the pitch is swung on and missed. An off-speed pitch had him out in front. Keffer immediately back on the rubber, ready to take his sign. And he sets. The 0-1 swung on and missed. Another off-speed pitch that Tencher was early on. A quick 0-2 for Keffer. And swing you later. Down goes Tencher on 3 straight pitches. 2 away. So here's Gullickson. Number 8, another lefty on lefty matchup. Another 8 on 8 jersey matchup. Coming set is Keffer as he fires a first pitch ball low and inside. It was a curve ball right at the shins. No chance for Mendoza to even try to frame it. Here's the 1-0. This time it's grounded over to the first baseman Antoncic, who takes it himself, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 inning for the Wolves as they head into the top of the 5th. So Dylan Brown's 0 for 2 today. He reached on a fielder's choice in the first. And he had a hard hit line drive with the bases loaded right to the left fielder Henry, who made a great play. Now he looks at a ball in the dirt in the left-handed batter's box. 1 ball, no strikes. And the 1-0 is low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes for Dylan Brown. The 2-0 swung on. Chopper to the shortstop. Frisky, he has it. Slinging sidearm throw is in time. 1 away. Now time is called as The Vintage Crushers coach goes out to the mound to speak to his pitcher. It looks like one of those pulse checks. How you feeling? You got a 4-run lead. We're cruising here, the top of the 5th, with 1 out. Do you want to stay in this game, or should I get someone warmed up? It looks like you want to stay in this game. Andre Lopez now, with a chance to ignite something, anything for the Wolves. He had nobody on and 1 out. And the first pitch to Lopez is a called strike, a fastball in the outside corner, about thigh high. 0-1. Second pitch is a fastball above the letters. 2 balls. No, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 is at the shins. Another fastball. This time it misses low. 2 balls and 1 strike. Oh, now he taps 1 foul, and that's going to even the count. 2-2. And the pitch is skied. If that stays in play, it's catchable. It looks like it's Fernandez who's going to run out of room at the dugout. And the count's going to remain 2-2. The 2-2. Swung on and missed. 2 away. So here's Kamari Antoncic. He had the double in the first. And a line out to the pitcher in the third. 1 for 2. And the first pitch to Antoncic is a low off-speed pitch. One ball, no strikes. Now there's a called strike. 1-1 the count. He lines this one. It's going to be a base hit to left field. And Antoncic with the second knock of the day. Here's Brady Lopez, the designated hitter. And he drops one into the parking lot. No balls and 1 strike. Lopez grounded out to short in the first, but that drove in a run. Then he walked in the third. The pitch is lined to the right side of the field. That's going to drop for a base hit. Great play by Buffler. He charged in and dove for it, but he couldn't hang on as the ball hits the ground. And now the Wolves have a spark going here. Runners on first and second, 2 outs for Noah Johnson. Another back pick by Fernandez to first. Diving back safely is Lopez. Lopez was one of his victims to end the third inning. So Lopez very much aware of what Fernandez's arm is capable of. He's going to be cautious at first. The pitch is high. 2 balls and no strikes. Good hitters count for a good hitter. Noah Johnson, number 10, a righty on righty matchup. Alcayaga from the stretch. The pitch is lined, and that's going to drop for a base hit. And Toncic is being waved in. The throw home is out! They got him on the throw home. And the inning is over. The score remains 6-2, so we head into the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Henry, who made the throw from left field to end the inning, and Nab and Toncic trying to score at home. He skies it to Hilzelbeck for the first out. 1 away. Now here's Buffler. He has a run scored today. Keffer sets, fires, and misses. Low and away. 1 ball, no strikes. Now the pitch is skied right side of the field. It's Antoncic who camps under it. 2 outs. Here's the leadoff hitter, Dario Freschi. Freschi, the lefty, is in the box. First pitch is at the eyes. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is low. 2-0. The 2-0 swung on and skied. That's behind home plate, and that's going to fall foul. And a victimless foul ball lands in the parking lot. 2-1 the count. The 2-1 is a called strike. Fastball at the thighs. 2-2. Now time is called as Fresky steps out of the box. And he gets back in there. Keffer sets. Here's the 2-2. And it's low. So Fresky's got the full house. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch is swung on and drilled to center field. Racing is Savon Som, and he makes the catch. Just an absolute net out there in center field, and this inning is over. 6-2, the score remains. Top of the 6th coming up. Savon Som has reached base once today. Now he leads off the top of the 6th, hoping to get things started here for the Wolves. Alcayaga, number 20, has left the ball game. Now taking his place is number 2, another right-handed pitcher. Som fouls back the first pitch. Joseph Willis now takes the mound for the Vintage Crushers. Now a little dribbler back to the pitcher. Willis has it. He fires the first. Great play by the pitcher who left his feet to make that play. Wow. Here's Archer Hilzebeck. Hilzebeck has also reached base once today. He was hit by a pitch, but was stranded on first. Now he swings and misses at the first offering from Willis. 0-1 the count. Now he lines one to the second baseman, Gullickson. He has it, fires over the first, and 2 quick outs for Willis. And the first offering from Willis to Hall is in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is this time high. 2 balls and no strikes. In the dirt again, low, 3-0. The 3-0 is a called strike, a fastball at the thighs on the inside corner to the left-handed hitting Hall. Willis sets. The 3-1 is another called strike, so Willis has worked himself back to a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The payoff pitch is low. Hall draws the walk. And up comes Jaden Mendoza. Mendoza's 1 for 2. He also has a walk today. The catcher being on deck with 2 outs. He had his shin guards on. So, probably feels a little lighter in that box. Free of all the gear. He waits for the first pitch from Willis. Willis kicks, fires, and now he lines one to right field. It looks like that's going to drop for a base hit. So 2-out knock for Jaden Mendoza. First and second for the Wolves with 2 outs. As Dylan Brown steps into the box. And first pitch to Brown is lined to the first baseman, Bullock, who makes the play, and the inning is over. 6-2, the score remains. Bottom of the 6th coming up. Leading things off is the catcher Fernandez. Vintage High has a 6-2 lead here in the bottom of the sixth. The first pitch way upstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Now he lines one to deep left field, and that is gone. Just a solo shot, a low-lying missile right over the head of Johnson and deposited beyond the left field fence. So 7-2, Vintage leads. That might be the final dagger into the Wolves. First pitch to Porter is a strike. No balls, 1 strike to count. Pitch, swing and a miss. Quick 0-2 for Keffer. And swing you later. Keffer sits down another Vintage Crushers hitter on 3 straight pitches. So Fernandez hit that home run to the left of a 331 foot marker. An absolute missile from the catcher. Now there's another ball skied to left center field. It's Johnson who's going to make the catch. And we have 2 away. Here's Burgess. Now a ball tapped foul. So it's a pinch hitter for Burgess. Number 23, Blake, stands in the box. He just fouled one off. Now he looks at a ball that's 2 inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-1 was too high. 2 balls, 1 strike. Low, 3 balls, 1 strike. And Keffer issues another walk. There's a runner aboard with 2 outs for number 12, the designated hitter, Tincher. Now Tincher lines one, center field. Savon Som camps under it. And the inning is over. The score is now 7-2 after Fernandez hits the solo shots. We head into the top of the 7th. Top of the 7th. The Wolves are down 7-2. Andre Lopez in the box, and a lot of noise coming from their dugout. Now that ball is tapped to the second baseman, Gullickson. He has it. One away here in the top of the 7th. Kamari Antoncic. 2 hard hit balls today. He's got a double and a single to show for it, and an RBI. He's responsible for half of the runs that the Wolves have scored. The pitch is outside. 1 ball, no strikes. The 1-0 is fouled back. And Toncic wanted to do damage on that fastball at the belt. That was right in his wheelhouse. 1-1 the count. The 1-1 is a called strike, a curveball that bended its way back into the zone. 1-2 the count to the cleanup hitter, Kamari Antoncic. And the 1-2 is fouled back. Willis sets. Here's the 1-2. It's fouled off, and Toncic really battling in what could be his last at-bat in a Wolves uniform. He does not want to get sat down. Anything in the zone, he's putting the bat on the ball. He's spoiling them away, fouling them off, and fighting to see another pitch. Now Willis peeks in. He's gathering his sign. Now he sets the 1-2 pitch on its way. And it's going to be tapped left side of the field. The third baseman, Porter, he has it. And the throw across the diamond is in time. 2 away. And now the Wolves' season is down to their last out. The designated hitter, Brady Lopez, steps into the box. Willis gathers his sign and sets. The kick and the pitch is fouled hard and out of play. No balls and 1 strike, 2 outs. Top of the 7th. 9:52 p.m. in the evening on this cool May night. The pitch is going to be grounded to the shortstop, Fresky. He has it. The throw across the diamond. And that is the ball game. That is the season. As the Crushers come pouring out onto the field in celebration as they advance in the Vine Valley League Tournament. The Wolves score 2 hits on 5 runs and 3 errors. The Crushers score 7 runs on only 4 hits, but no errors. So the Wolves out-hit the Crushers, yet the scoring from Vintage, much more efficient. They had a lot of runners on the base paths from various walks and hit by pitches and errors. And the Wolves left a lot of runners on base.